Hello and welcome back to Shop Talk with me, Jessie Simmons. So you're back. You made it through the first two episodes, and I appreciate your time. I appreciate you just clicking the button and subscribing. And if you haven't already, click subscribe, like the video. I hope that the information is valuable to you and you could take something from it. Wherever you are in your entrepreneur journey, if you're in the beginning, if you're in the middle, or if you're transcending into something new. Hope that you continue to follow me as I bring in some of my friends, clients, and people have instilled certain things in me along my entrepreneur journey myself. So click subscribe, and thank you, and welcome back. All right, so today I have a very special guest. I know I've said this before in previous episodes, if you have been paying attention. But I feel like this is a theme that's going to happen throughout the course of this podcast. But today I have a very special gentleman. He seen me when I was a stick figure walking through the high school doors, eager to get to basketball tryouts. This has been my coach. I still refer to him as coach after 20 years. I have with me Mr. Maurice Hyde. Thank you, sir, for coming through. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Jesse. And I appreciate you for having me here.
Yes.
It's an honor.
Thank you. I
And
appreciate that.
Bear with me. I have a slight dry throat.
Yes.
So from time to time, you'll see me sip some water.
Yes, for sure. Well, we know the weather is kind of up and down these days. We're in the holiday season now. So it's confusing. Sometimes we need a heavy jacket. Sometimes we need a light jacket. You step out the car, you're like, whoa, what's going on outside? But yeah, for sure. So we're gonna change things up a little bit on this episode. We're gonna get right into it. Along with being the coach of my high school basketball team, you were also an amazing real estate professional. And it was almost like you were Superman. You took off your blazer and you entered into the gym, and it was like, guys, baseline, suicides. Whenever we seen you walk into the gym, we're like, okay, coach is here. Coach is here. So we had to get in check. Like I said, I'm coming in a little bit differently, and I want to start off with the aspect of entrepreneurship. Do you think entrepreneurs are born, or do you think they're created?
I strongly believe that entrepreneurs are born.
Okay.
I do. And it's not for everybody.
Okay.
It's not for everybody.
So you don't think that, they say 10,000 hours or whatever the case is, but you feel like certain attributes and qualities are innate?
Yes. Yes. I've seen so many guys.
Yes.
They're calling themselves entrepreneurs.
Yes.
And they're doing 5, 6, 7 different things at a time.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
My philosophy is
yes.
Start off with 1.
Yes.
Master it.
Yes.
10,000 hours.
Yes.
Go to number 2. Master it. 10,000 hours. Go to the next thing. Number 3. 10,000 hours. Master it.
Yes. For sure. I think the era that we live in now, it's almost like a double-edged sword where we have access and we have access to information and possibilities, and sometimes that could be overwhelming where we can't decide what journey we want to go on. I could speak for myself. You start in a particular area of studies and you spend a year there and you want to change your area of study. So there's just so much of access and information out there. But what you said is key, kind of sticking to one thing and mastering it. Okay, so like I said, along with being, the coach of a championship basketball team, might I say, you were a real estate professional. So how did you get started in real estate?
Wow. Let me take my mind back. That's going back pretty far.
Okay.
It's 36 years.
36 years.
36 years.
Wow.
At the time, I was working at a hospital.
Okay.
Let me even go a little bit further back.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Eastern Commerce for grade 9 and 10.
Okay.
Which everybody knows that's a big-time basketball school.
Yeah. Legendary.
Right.
Legendary.
For 9 and 10, then my family, we moved up to Scarborough.
Okay.
But at Eastern Commerce, I wasn't a superstar. I was coming off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had guys like Earl Moncrief, Terry Leiter, Ravi Prasad, Adrian Hope. These are great players.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I came off the bench. So after going to Scarborough, playing in Scarborough, huge difference. I became a good player in Scarborough.
Okay.
Not great,
Yes.
but a good player.
Okay.
From there, I went to Centennial College. After Centennial College, I guess I didn't really know what I wanted to do.
Yes.
So I started working at a hospital
Yes.
part-time, doing runs, you know, those men's runs at night
Yes. Yes.
that the guys still do.
Yes. Yes. You
And
got to
they
keep
talk
your
about the good old days.
100%.
I was involved in that.
Okay.
When I was at the hospital, which was Riverdale Hospital, an RN came up to me and he said, "What are you doing here?" I said, "You know, I'm just working."
Yes.
He says, "No, get out of here."
Yes.
I said, "What am I going to do?" He said, "Try and get your real estate license." So I said, "Okay, I'll try and see what happens." What's real estate?
Yes.
You know, get buyers into homes and you list existing properties. Okay.
Wow.
So it was a, excuse me, it was a 6-month course. Got my license, struggled to pass. Pass rate was 75. And it was 3 courses.
Wow.
76, 75, 77 were
Hello.
my marks.
Hello.
Okay. Other students were getting 98, 99, 97. But you know what the funny thing about that is? All of those 90%ers, they're not around today.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's how I started in the business.
Wow. So I was going to ask you, were there any sort of requirements that were needed once you made that decision to get into real estate? But you mentioned that.
Yeah, high school, and I had at college, a bit of college.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And are there any sort of like annual fees now that you kind of have to keep up with to maintain a real estate license?
The end of this month, well, in a couple of weeks, December 31st, I have to come up with approximately $2,000 to keep my membership going.
Okay. So that's something that's annual.
Annual.
Okay.
And in August, we're looking at a $500 insurance annually.
Okay. Annually.
That's just to keep the license going.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So initially when you get started, I guess the entry is the high school diploma and a real estate course.
Yes.
Okay.
Or if
Gotcha.
you have college, it helps too.
Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Or university.
Or university
Yeah.
as well.
Okay.
Okay. So let's say that I wanted to become a real estate agent. So now with your 36 years of experience, you kind of seen it all. You kind of seen the trends, ups, downs, all that stuff. So if I were to get started in real estate, what could I expect in my first year,
Business-wise?
business-wise, and anything that it kind of brings?
Today's marketplace? Probably 0 transactions. And it depends. Your work ethic. Do you want to work 7 days a week, 12 to 15 hours a day? You may end up with 1 or 2 transactions. But how many people do you know is willing to put that type of effort into it?
Yeah.
Not too many.
Yeah. So you're mentioning this aspect of I guess persistence and effort.
Yes.
How important is mindset to become successful? Because we hear it all the time. I mean, real estate is very, very saturated. I think there's about now that I know about
74,000 agents.
Yes.
You know what the funny thing about it is?
Yeah.
10% of the agents are doing 90% of the business. Yeah. So it's a big. It's phony almost. Like you think every agent is making money. They're not. They're not. They're not.
Gotcha. So now you're mentioning that if I were to start off in my first year, it would be kind of difficult to kind of stand out.
it will be difficult
Okay.
to stand out.
Okay. Okay. So what was your first year like, given the era that you started in?
It was tough.
It was tough.
It was tough, but I was disciplined
Yes.
and I was motivated.
Yes.
I was 22, 23 years old. I had a daughter
Yeah.
and a son on the way.
Yeah.
By the time I was 27,
Yes.
I had another daughter.
Wow.
So is that high motivation?
That's more than high motivation to kind of be able to provide for your family and have.
I had no choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had no choice.
Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing. So what did that moment when you made that decision to get into real estate, what did that teach you about yourself that you weren't maybe aware of before jumping into real estate?
I was aware of it,
Okay.
and I'll tell you why.
Yes.
Growing up in the downtown area,
Yeah.
going to Eastern Commerce,
Yes.
being around those guys,
Yes.
you know what those guys are like.
Hey, man.
I know you're Scarborough,
Hey.
but you know what the downtown guys are
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I seen them on the basketball court. It was
Yes.
gritty. It was grimy.
Yeah.
Those were tough games.
So with that type of mentality, that's what I brought into the business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's certain elements that you kind of took from your athletic days that you
Yes.
implemented in. Okay. Awesome. So you spoke about this aspect of being, I guess, disciplined and focused, and that's important in your mindset. Do you think that kind of transcends to entrepreneurs across the board?
1,000%.
Yeah.
You have to be focused. You have to be disciplined. You have to be able to do whatever it takes,
Yeah.
no matter what,
Yes.
legally and ethically.
Yes, for sure. We want to make sure that we say
Yes.
legally and ethically.
Too many entrepreneurs are doing things unethically. Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Greed,
Greed. Okay.
impatience, they're
Yes.
not patient.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because you mentioned that aspect of 10,000 hours and how important that is. But as you said, entrepreneurs are kind of born and not created. And you have to understand that you kind of have to see your vision through. So what made you, or what was the vision that you had in mind when you started real estate? Or were you kind of just going through the motions?
I was going through the motions.
Yeah.
22, 23.
Wow.
What vision do you really have?
Wow. That's amazing. So is there anything that was kind of propelling you, kind of pushing you, other than family? Did you see that, some of the realtors that maybe you were shadowing, some of their successes?
I wasn't shadowing anyone.
Okay.
I saw them, but it was a situation. It's a very competitive business.
Okay.
Where guys are very private.
Yes.
And secretive.
So you almost have to keep that athletic mindset where you want to be the best on the floor, essentially.
You have to have athletic mindset where you're the man on the floor, no matter what. Nobody can take you out. You're going to do what it takes.
Okay. So was there certain things that, in your childhood that you kind of attribute that to? That toughness, that grit, that mindset?
My mother, 5'5", Jamaican background.
Okay.
Ran the household.
Okay.
Didn't play games. I'm 6'3", 230. It didn't matter to her. I was still a little boy in the house. All three of us are over 6 feet tall. We have two other brothers. It didn't matter to her.
Okay.
She ran the household.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Strong woman.
Very strong.
Wow.
Whatever she said to do,
yes,
there was no questioning.
Okay.
We did it.
Okay, so those early years kind of created that backbone where it kind of transcended into what you do now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going through, your career as a real estate agent, a high school basketball player at Eastern Commerce.
On the bench,
and then moving to Scarborough and kind of honing your skills. And then you get into real estate and you're realizing the difficulties of it. When did you see some success? When did it start trending in a different direction for you?
it's still difficult.
Yeah.
Even up today, the business is difficult. The business is simple, but it's not easy. The business is simple, but it's not easy. Hold that thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
Simple but not easy. So what are the things in real estate that could be considered simple?
The simple day-to-day work.
Yeah.
But when you start dealing with clients now,
Yes.
you're dealing with different personalities. And you have to adapt to those personalities to be successful with those individuals.
Okay. So when you first get started, we're talking about this competitive edge, and kind of figuring out things on your own, so to speak. As an entrepreneur, sometimes you have this clear vision of how you see things, and sometimes by having people around you, it kind of accelerates that process. But in real estate, it sounds like you were kind of responsible for the activity and the production that you do.
Yes.
So at any point in time, did you work in a group setting or?
Never believed in it.
Okay.
I've never been on a team. I'm a team leader.
Yes.
Like I led the team to win at Vanier.
Yes.
That's my mentality.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I'm a good leader.
Yeah.
Was I?
100. Well, we won a championship for sure.
Okay,
100%.
so I'm always like to lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, when you're facing down times in the market, you can kind of sense these things, given a 36-year career in real estate. Are there any sort of preparations that you take, that you make, knowing that you're in a downtime? Because if I'm going to become a realtor, I'm thinking, okay, there's upticks and downticks. Is there anything that I should do as I become a real estate?
In a difficult market or any market?
Yeah, in a difficult market.
Put more work in.
Okay.
It's like basketball.
Yeah.
You had guys like KK from Eastern.
Yes.
I used to say to KK, KK used to come from north end of the city into the south.
Yeah.
He used to go to the gym early in the morning, work out, and work out with the team.
Yeah.
That's extra work.
Yeah.
And those guys were so competitive, they wouldn't tell you that they're doing extra things to get better.
So it's almost like that fuel has to be internal.
It is. Motivation is internal.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So I guess it's fair to say that the difference between successful real estate agents and maybe not so successful ones, or the ones that kind of turn away, is their drive and work ethic.
Drive and work ethic. Big time, yes.
Okay. So since we're going back in time, do you remember the first house you sold and how much you sold it for?
Wow, that was probably, I think it was called Alameda, and it was St. Clair and Dufferin.
Okay.
And it probably sold for about $250,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so now in today's market, what is a property like that going for?
Probably $900,000, $850 to $900,000.
Wow. And so at that time, what was the commission structure like on selling a home at that?
2.5%.
2.5%. And is it the same now?
Approximately, yeah.
Okay, awesome. So you sell your first house. Is there a milestone moment that you could think of that you felt like, okay, I'm able to take care of my family, I'm able to, provide a lifestyle that I want to live? Was there a certain milestone moment that you said, okay, this is working out for me?
I just kept working harder. The harder you work, the luckier you get. The harder you work, the luckier you get.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there was no milestone moment. It was just kind of perpetual work and kind of seeing.
Perpetual work.
Kind of seeing. Okay.
I didn't even think like that at 22, 23, 24.
Yeah.
You're not thinking. I wasn't mature enough to think like that.
Yeah. Wow. So okay. So I feel like people always get motivated by dollars and cents.
No.
Yeah.
Money's not a motivator. No. No. The more service you get, the more money you make.
Okay.
If money's your motivation, you're going to be in big trouble. No.
So do you ever have points in time where I mean, the motivation could always be there, but it kind of slips?
All the time.
Yeah.
Complacency kicks in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you do during those moments?
Me personally, I analyze myself.
Yeah.
I look at myself in the mirror and I say, Maurice, how can I improve? based on what I've done yesterday. What can I do better tomorrow or the day after?
So, is it fair to say that to be a successful entrepreneur, you almost have to start with what's within you?
All the time. It's everything's within you. If it's going to be, it's up to me. If it's going to be, it's up to me. Hold that thought.
No, for sure, 100%. Because oftentimes we see people kind of get started in business, and the aspect of freedom and autonomy, over their schedule, it kind of excites them. I mean, I still to this day, people come to me and they say, you should be able to go on vacation whenever you want.
No.
You have your own business, but
No.
there's certain luxuries that being an entrepreneur has, and then there's certain responsibilities that it presents as well. Do you feel at times that there's imbalance where you feel as though that you might be working too much? And if so, what do you do in those moments?
There's always an imbalance. There's always an imbalance. If anybody's telling you, oh, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm living a balanced life,
Yeah.
they're lying to you. It's always imbalanced.
So how do you keep going? If there's always an imbalance, you might be, I don't know, you might work yourself to exhaustion. How do you keep going?
You have to recognize, you have to know your body.
Yeah.
You have to recognize when that fatigue is kicking in,
Yeah.
and when to ease off, and when to move forward again.
Can you recall like a time where you faced difficulty and what you did in that moment?
Yes. What I did was I actually analyzed myself, and I said, Maurice, I have to change. I have to shift. I have to make a shift, because if I don't make a shift, I'll be continuing going downhill. So I made that shift, which is not easy, and I started to go back up. It's like when you're in the gym. If you're not seeing results, you're doing something wrong. So you have to analyze yourself and say, hey, maybe I'm not doing this curl properly. How can I make it better?
Yes.
It's like when you're in the gym shooting the ball.
Yeah.
If you're shooting the ball and all of a sudden you turn this way and you're shooting, what's going to happen?
Brick City.
Thank you. Now, if you turn it in
Yeah.
and start shooting and holding your finish, what's going to happen?
Butter.
Thank you.
So it's kind of, so you're out in the industry, you're working, and you're constantly bringing things back to kind of refine your craft.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So this athlete mentality, it kind of runs simultaneously with how successful you are in business. Would you say that that's your secret, having that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I'm one of these guys. I could turn it on and turn it off. When it's off, it's off. And when it's on, it's on. The trick for me is trying to keep it on more consistent. Yeah. But I'm able. If I'm in trouble, boom, 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 I get it done.
So
It's like when I used to coach. If we got in trouble, I used to make some quick adjustments,
Yeah.
and we're okay again.
Yeah. Back to getting buckets.
Yeah.
And getting stops as well. Okay, so gone through your career, as a high school student all the way to a real estate professional now for 36 years. Are there any trends that you like that you're seeing within the market? The way that, realtors now everybody's kind of promoting themselves, using social media, using these different platforms. Are there different things that you're fond of, and are there certain things that you're not so fond of?
I'm fond of all of the social media.
Okay.
You got to remember, we didn't even have the internet when I was doing business. So I'm fond of all of the social media, and I think it's great marketing. I used to put ads in the Toronto Star, the Scarborough Mirror, the Pickering News Advertiser for thousands of dollars. How much does it cost to put yourself on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok?
Yeah.
So I like it. My thing is getting used to it,
Yeah.
understanding it more.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of young people around me that help me with that
That's
when I
awesome.
need it.
Okay. So I guess as a realtor and an entrepreneur, you always have to kind of keep evolving.
Always, always.
Awesome. Okay. So now we've gone through your career. You know, you're a young 22-year-old when you started real estate.
Yeah.
Now that we have this 36 years of experience, let's say I'm 22, what would you tell me getting into the market now that I would take for the rest of my career in real estate?
Have an extremely, extremely strong work ethic. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. That's going to keep you alive in the real estate business.
Got it.
When I say alive, you'll be doing deals.
Yeah.
You know, there's guys in the business that are doing a couple deals a year and think they're hot stuff. I don't believe in that. You know, I believe you should be doing a consistently, you know, volume. Because if you look at the numbers,
Yeah.
once it's broken down, we don't make a lot of money. We have to pay HST. We have to pay Revenue Canada. We have to pay the brokerage. People don't know that. They think we're getting $1 million, 2.5% of $1 million. That's all broken down.
Well, we see this on Selling Sunset, that they're pulling up in the Ferraris and Lambos.
Right. Most of those Ferraris are leased.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You don't say.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not what you make. It's
Yeah.
what you keep
What you keep.
net in your pocket.
Yes, yes.
That's the key.
Yes, I think, yeah, for sure. I think there's always balance, and people who are successful in real estate, they have this persistence and this commitment to building network, to building community. How important is building community?
Extremely, extremely. You have to build community. Yeah, you have to have a database. You have to have a center of influence. You have to service your past clients. That's what's kept me alive. If I was a terrible agent, I wouldn't be sitting down with you after 36 years. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, yeah. So you're constantly in communication with previous clients?
Always.
So what's the key to getting new clients? How like, okay, so I'm getting started. It's my first year in real estate. I want to be successful. I have the drive. I have the charisma. What do I do with it?
Yeah, charisma doesn't make you money in this business. It doesn't.
Yeah.
The most handsomest guy is not going to make money. Those most ugliest guys not going to make money. Has nothing to do with that. For a new person like yourself today, a younger person, I think it's a social media for you guys.
Okay.
You got to remember, I didn't come from that era. But you guys, you're used to this type of social media. So if you guys do the social media the right way, I think you guys will propel and make a good income out of it.
Okay. So kind of keeping persistent, hard work, building your network, and
Social media.
using the avenues is kind of what makes you successful in real estate today.
For a new person coming in.
Okay, gotcha. And are there things I should stay away from? What should I not do? In your perspective of how things go in the markets these days.
You should stay humble.
Okay.
Remove your ego.
Okay.
If you notice, a lot of real estate agents have a big ego. You have the word ego, right? If you remove that E, what do you have?
Go.
All
right.
You have the word ego, right?
Yeah.
You remove that E, what do you have?
You gotta go. All right. I see
Okay.
how you broke that down there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you always got to keep moving, keep moving,
Yes.
keep grinding. Coach, amazing for you to stop by 20 years later.
Yes.
When I was a grade 9 basketball player, jersey off my shoulders because my shoulders were skinny. I couldn't even hold it up. But it's great to have you here.
Yes.
And flash forward to 20 years later. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you stopping by. And I think you've kind of dropped gems for the audience to kind of take with them. This aspect of persistence, hard work, dedication, and drop the E and go.
Yes. And I appreciate you having me here and seeing your setup here and what you're doing. You're going to go far.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
In basketball, you're talented. You were very, very athletic.
Thank
and
you.
it took you far. And if you implement what you did athletically into this business, sky's the limit.
I appreciate that.
Sky's the limit.
Thank you for the
you were not a pushover player.
Hello.
Not at all.
Hello.
Not at all.
Well, I mean, I tried. I did my thing.
You did more than try.
I appreciate that, Coach.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, so that was another episode of Shop Talk with some valuable gems from my coach, Maurice Hyde, speaking about the goods and bads in real estate and what today's market kind of looked like and what to keep you competitive in this market. Coach, where can the people find you?
416-524-9048. That number hasn't changed in 30 plus years.
Wow. You see that? You see that? Coach just gave out his phone number. In today's era, that does not happen. So he's letting you know that there's a certain element of trust that he's providing with you, that you could trust him. You could contact him at any time. Our generation, it's, well, my Instagram handle is, or whatever the case is. But give Coach a call. He's also on Instagram. I'm going to put his link in the description. So check out the description and see what Coach is up to in the real estate market. Thank you for your time. This has been Shop Talk, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.